Welcome back. Welcome back to Lips Reacts to The Walking Dead. The channel is Lips Reacts. Today we're reacting to The Walking Dead. We have started season 7. We watched season 7, episode 1. And you ask, and I've answered, are you going to keep going? Yes. Yes. Will there be a day that I put down The Walking Dead reactions? I don't heckin' know. It's long. It's long. But, I mean, here's the thing. If you think this season sucks, respectfully, please don't be a Negan shitting in my scrambled eggs. I get it. Some people don't like this season. Some of you are harsh in my vibe before I've even stepped foot into episode 2 of this season. And I get it. You're allowed your opinion, but it's like, it's just, you're shitting in my scrambled eggs, man. You're shitting in my scrambled eggs, and I haven't even gotten to eat them, and now I'm hungry and starving, but I'm like, oh, do I want to, like, just, if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. I'm going to keep going because I am having a good time, but then I read these comments that are like, this season sucks. Okay, well, now I'm a little less excited to show up every day, So respectfully, if we could keep that to a minimum, I'm a super sensitive person. If you haven't realized, I have a really hard time separating myself from certain things and have rejection sensitivity out the wazoo. So if you could just not tell me that you hate the season, even if you do, I understand you're allowed your opinion, but I want to keep going, and I would appreciate it if we could keep it. If I would appreciate if you would the same with the character journeys, if you would let me go on the season journey, and then if at the end of season 7 I'm like, guys, was that not as good of a season, then that's a different story. But if you're telling me season 7 episode 1, this season sucks, boo, tomato, tomato, it all goes downhill after here, okay. Okay. Meanwhile, y'all are on the internet also flaming someone else for stopping the show. Okay. Pause the record, pause the bus. Pause the record, pause the bus. Okay. That's on me though. That's on me. I'm a sensitive person. So if you're gonna keep doing it, whatever. I'm not gonna monitor the comments like that. If you like showing up here and you like the reaction so far, it's because I've been so invested. It's because I'm excited to show up. And I was going to record this episode a few days ago, and then I just kept seeing comment after comment about this season just sucking, and it just made me really way less excited to show up. So I've got my party pins on, and I am excited to come back into this, but just know that those comments, for someone like me, this isn't every reactor, this isn't every person. I know I'm a super sensitive person. Go watch episode 1. You see it on the screen. I'm super sensitive. It's because I get super invested, and it's because I take things really personally. It is who I am. It is what I was bullied for as a kid, and it is why some of you show up to this channel. Some of you might think it's cringe. Some of you might think I'm overreacting. I'm just watching a TV show. Okay, and having fun doing it. Let me have fun, but it's the internet, so you're allowed to disagree. You're allowed to say whatever you want. I think I've never had to say that before, and I think just something to be said, like, I want to keep going on this journey. It's a lot harder to keep showing up with excitement if the comments are full of, this season sucks, the writing goes this all goes so downhill. Like, just let me find that out on my own, if you wouldn't mind. Again, I'm not going to, monitor the comments like that. I would like to keep showing up with excitement because of the person that I am. If you care about me in these reactions or anything that I do, maybe you don't. That's okay. And that's okay. That is my own journey and my own pill to swallow, but I'm still excited to be here. Like I said, so I will say also, so I guess something that's also contributing, I was full of fire, fury, anger, every red emotion when I watched season 7, episode 1. I came out of that being like, I'm not fucking leaving this show. I need to see what happens to Negan. editing that episode was so traumatic. It became abundant, like in the moment, I was feeling the sadness. I was feeling the things. What I wasn't feeling in that moment as much was how intensely traumatizing that special brand of manipulation and power and control and being made to all be submissive and ask no questions and just really dominated in that moment. It was really nauseating, actually. It felt really traumatic, because I was so full of sadness and then anger and frustration and hate for Negan after he killed Abraham and Glenn that I didn't sit with the fact of how hopeless that episode felt. Now, I do think this is good TV. Okay, I do think that's good TV. I do think that our group needed to be humbled. I had been nearly waxing poetic. I felt like a broken record last season, being like, are we never going to ask questions? Are we never going to ask what we were leaving the gates of Alexandria? And I was like, I literally asked for the word, and I was like, what is the word for a group of people who think they're indestructible? And a few people put out words, but I think the best one that I liked was hubris. Hubris. And it is, obviously, I don't take this from the angle that, like, I want a good TV show. And I don't really I want tension. Our group needed to be humbled. This is not me sitting on a stool being like, I wish our group died, or I wish bad things happened to our group. But like, the mentality of our group was not good. We had this like, we can never die, we'll always live as long as we're together. Like, these are almost exact lines I'm pulling from the show. Just as much as it sucks to just have like a villain come in and tear us down, it kind of sucks to see a group be like, we don't need to care about anyone else. We don't need to care about the dynamics of the world. We don't need to collaborate or work with people. We just need to use people for what they can give us, and we'll always win and we'll always survive, and we can go in and we can just kill people. I think it's a balance and a tension that we needed. And I'm excited to see kind of where that continues and where that goes, because, we felt really defeated after that happened. I didn't expect any of them to stand up. Actually, I don't know what I expected in the moment. When I was editing, my reflection was, I am so shocked that one of the first things that Maggie said after standing up is that we need to prepare to fight back. Because what I was feeling after editing that in that moment was deep, utter fear of, I don't even know how we could even start to go about that journey. I am excited to see what continues to happen with Negan. I'm hearing that it is like one of the best arcs that you guys like in this. This character is undeniably charismatic on the screen. He takes up the screen. He portrays this villain so well. And what keeps me coming back, because for me, what this show is about and why I'm so invested in it and invested in these characters is it's not really the villains. So that will be, I think what I'm looking for, what I keep showing up for is, how do we choose to stay connected to the things that make us human? How do we continue to choose love in the face of evil? How do we continue to choose kindness in the face of evil? How do we continue to show up, let new people in? How do we choose when to let someone in? How do we choose when not to? Where do those mistakes happen? That human element to it. The experience of feeling. Because I think that there are tiny little villains that we experience in our day-to-day life, and not always humans, okay? And just also remember, we're all the villain in somebody's story, because everybody gets a different version of us, and because we can't unless you're out there pleasing everyone, somebody's going to be upset with you. But here's the real kicker. If you think you're pleasing everyone, you are ultimately letting down probably the people closest to you. A real kicker for a people pleaser to learn that, but in case there's any people pleasers out there, someone near and dear to you is pissed off with you actually because of your quote unquote people pleaser tendencies. Some of us have learned that the hard way. Anywho, right, it's this experience of grief and the experience of continuing on because it's the world is violent and the people are bad, but like for me it's not even about the heckin' villains. It's about choosing life. It's about choosing love. It's about embracing community. It's about what will you do to embrace all of that? I don't know. I think the things that stand out to me the most in this show is not ever been the zombies. The villains have been interesting tension, but it's the people. And that's why I get so connected to them, because I'm rooting for them. Even when I disagree with them, I'm rooting for them. I've been learning, and it's a tough battle, okay? Because I hate feeling like I'm being misunderstood, but it's gonna happen. And I'm learning to make peace with that. Because I'll like have a criticism about a character and then I'll read the comments and people will be like, I can't believe you hate them, or I can't believe you'd say that. And I was like, damn, am I just supposed to accept our people at their faults? Like, can't a girl talk about it? I think it's cathartic because, I think every character illuminates something inside of ourselves. It illuminates something that we want to be better at. It illuminates a part of ourselves that we want to change. It illuminates a part of ourselves that we want to embrace more. It illuminates a part of life that we want to lean into more, and it's and in the moment when I'm watching it, I'm not thinking about me. I'm not thinking about my life, but I'm seeing it through the lens of everything that I've experienced in my life. And that is why some things land harder than others, And I love that because one of my favorite things is when I read the comments and someone is like, wow, that is not at all how I felt about that. But they're like, it's not like a wow, you're wrong for how you feel. It's just like, wow, that is like, I felt this way about that, or this character came off like this to me. And I think that's interesting because we can only perceive the media that we view through the life that we've lived. And we've all lived insanely different lives. Maybe not insanely, but I mean, we've all lived different lives. And so we all have our different boundaries. We all have our highs and our lows. We have our things that we want to change. We have our things that we like more. Some of us have, things that we're working on more than others. And I think that comes into play in how we view media a lot. And I love that about it because shows like this, like I'll say this a lot, I'm not an angry person. But something that comes with that is when I'm angry, and scary. And it's scary to me because I don't feel it enough it's not an emotion I feel enough to learn how to navigate. And so I just feel like I'm a fire bursting into flames. I just feel like I'm a quick explosion versus like a controlled and steadied burn, something that I can kind of navigate in a healthy way. It always feels, it gets healthier and healthier as I learn and learn how to deal with it, right? But you don't need to know all of that about me, but I think I appreciate shows and stuff because I can feel those things, and I'm like, it feels so silly to say, but I do feel like when I get angry in shows, it's so embarrassing for me because I hate being angry. Hi, Julep. But I do love learning a little bit more about the emotion. I love learning about what kind of my triggers for anger are, what anger feels like in an environment that's healthy, because the people on the screen, they can't hear me. And two, they're not real people. The actors are real, but the characters aren't real. And so, actually, no. They're all very real. Negan is very real to me. Just kidding. but they feel very real when I'm watching it, right? And so the emotions that I feel are just can be really intense and really real. But that since starting reactions, I felt like that's my superpower, is just this emotion and whatnot. I'm gonna let my tangent lie there. I'm excited to continue going in. Take it or leave it if you wanted the like additional information on how watching things feels to me, why I keep showing up, why I do this. Okay, I do have a little bit of Bob wisdom. It is early in the morning, and I thought I didn't really want a cup of tea, but then I thought about what happened in season 7, episode 1, and I thought, nope, I need a cup of tea. So, the only thing that can limit you is believing that you are limited. Become limitless. Okay, Bob. And perhaps a little Glenn and a little Abraham in that one as well. Let's watch season 7, episode 2 of The Walking Dead. This episode is titled The Well. And I'm always so glad that you're here. Full-length reactions are over on Patreon. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the episode. Oh, Carol. Well, I thought they were about to... I don't even know what I thought they were about to show us. Holy.
We have people who can badger up.
So these people must have been either working with the Saviors or working with... Oh.
On your left. I got it.
Oh, shit. Oh my gosh. Oh, the horse? Oh, that's a lot. Woo. What a thing to wake up to. Oh, whoa. Oh, Carol. Holy shit. Carol. That's not real. That's not real. I don't believe that's real. Nope, I don't believe that. Yep. Oh, why did we run over here? Oh, no. Oh. 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 Wait, hello? Baddies. Baddies on horses. Baddies everywhere. Oh, she's singing. Oh. Oh, no. Carol, my girl. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. Oh, she is really, really a mess.
Good. We've been looking for you. It looks like you found some people yourself.
Uh-oh. What do you mean found some people yourself? Marking his way. Oh, wow. They've got like... It feels like we're like in a hospital. Wait, that's scary. That's re-traumatizing. A la Beth.
How long have I been asleep?
2 days. More or less.
2 days.
Doctor says you're healing up.
Oh,
Said it could have been much worse, but you had some
this
luck.
looks so nice. Could
Can
it
you
be
pack with
the
the weapons?
dream?
They wanted to lock them up.
They're doing school? That's so many kids.
It'll be with them until we're ready to leave. I figure that'll be another week, and then we can start back to Alexandria.
She doesn't want to go back to Alexandria.
You know, the people here, they call this place the Kingdom.
The Kingdom?
They were helping you, so I've been helping them.
Did you tell them about what happened to me, about who we are?
Why? Who are we, Carol?
Did you tell them?
We're killers. They know.
We got split up. You found trouble. I found you. That is all he knows.
Well, who knows?
Man, I'm taking you to see.
Does this person have a name?
Uh-oh. Morgan?
Yeah. He's called King Ezekiel.
That makes more sense with the Kingdom. Okay.
He does his own thing. see you.
King
What does that mean?
Ezekiel.
Well,
Oh my
here we
god.
are.
I'm sorry, is that a real lion?
I forgot to say that Ezekiel has a tiger.
Tiger. Do I know my animals? Okay. Okay. Now, something about a man who calls himself a king and gets himself a tiger in an apocalypse seems like he could be bad news. But the kingdom does seem happy and nice. He did look kind of cool sitting up there. How'd he come across the lion, the tiger? Jeez, the kitty cat, the big kitty cat.
Shiva, enough. The fair maiden has been through a myriad of trials.
Okay.
Chill it up, Bess. Chill it up.
Chill it up.
Jerry, you are a faithful steward, but your words leave me pitch-kettled.
Pitch kettled.
I understand your concern, Shiva. You haven't met Carol, but if she is a friend of Morgan, we shall consider her a friend of the realm until proven otherwise.
Okay.
She's doing better, thanks to you and your people, so...
It pleases me to see you up and about, Carol. I am King Ezekiel. Welcome
You know what?
to the kingdom.
Thank you. You can have the title.
You have been addressed by the king, yet you remain silent. Do I detect skepticism?
Well,
Perhaps you think me mad. Perhaps you see this place as nothing more than a mirage. So, what do you think of the kingdom, Carol? What do you think of the king?
yep.
I think you're amazing.
Carol.
And you're Sheba?
It's Shiva.
Amazing. I don't know what the hell's going on in the most wonderful way.
I encourage those who find respite here to enjoy the fruits of our grandeur for as long as they like, so long as they contribute.
Oh, so you need us to contribute.
Please partake. We have magnificent apples, nectarines, pomegranates, all grown right here inside the kingdom.
Wow.
It's fruit time.
I could
It's fruit time.
park some chocolate in front of me and watch it go bye-bye, but pomegranates, it's just not for me, thanks.
Well, if there's anything you want or need,
The things she could cook.
All I need is some more rest. And maybe a hairbrush. No one told me I'd be meeting royalty.
Damn, Morgan.
Your Majesty. I should call you Your Majesty, right?
you can.
It's a pleasure.
The pleasure is mine, Carol.
She's good. Like, you can tell she's skeptical, but she knows how to... I mean, especially because there's a tiger. She knows how to, you know, please someone in front of her.
Look, I know.
Shitting me, right?
No, it's a lot. He is,
This place is a damn circus.
Literally.
All of it. These people, this is make-believe. It's playtime. Morgan, I won't. I'll wait. And when you're not there to stop me, when nobody else is, I'll go.
You know I can't let you.
You'll what? Tie me up like that wolf.
No.
It isn't up to you. I don't give a shit if you think you found the secret to life.
I don't, and I haven't, and I know what I've started.
Oh, and I know what I've started. Oh. I don't think he's...
But I won't let you die out there. That's what I won't do.
I feel like he's struggling with his own belief system right now.
Hunting.
Hunting what?
What was once captive to the farm now runs free in the city.
Ew.
Well done, Richard. It's just what we needed.
I would not want to eat pig that's been gnawing on zombie.
Why the walker? We're herding them in. Why they need bait?
Because I want their bellies full of rot.
Why? For what?
You shoot a machine gun in the woods and nothing. You cough in the city and...
And then they come running.
Ben,
Make believe or not,
you're up.
he seems chill.
Use the machete, just as you and he have practiced.
Uh-oh. You know what? I like him.
Do not be troubled, Benjamin. Next time.
No one back home needs to know about this.
You mean the pigs? That they're eating the dead?
Any of it.
I don't like that. Oh, no. Oh. I saved his life.
May we one day cease you all from this curse. Till
Okay.
then, know that we live on in your place. Full, festive, faithful, and free.
Only halfway free.
This guy, only halfway free. He seems a little serious comparatively. But you know what? If it were me, I'll take Fantasyland. Give me King Ezekiel over Negan any day.
Where are they going?
Somewhere else.
They're going somewhere. Oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I don't fuck with them. I should withhold. I should have some reservations until I learn what the heck they're doing.
Your skill with the staff. How did you come to acquire that skill?
Was a cheesemaker? A friend?
Oh, Eastman.
I imagine your comrade would be very proud of you this day. For saving Ben in a single blow.
Oh, he could teach people.
There's a saying. The pessimist looks down and hits his head. The optimist looks up and loses his footing. The realist looks forward and adjusts his path accordingly. I believe young Benjamin's path is in need of adjustment. Would you train him?
I don't know that I'm the...
Benjamin has shown aptitude with neither blades nor munitions. Perhaps his failings lie in the weapons. Perhaps it's the teacher.
The man I shot to save Carol. The stick couldn't have saved her.
Has it saved you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can hear the emotion in that voice.
I need the boy to... I need him to live.
Why is he going to be so important on your court?
Please.
Okay.
The kingdom is favored by your presence once more.
What a goofy guy. This looks nice.
It ain't no use to sit and walk.
That's still scary, but drink
By now.
from the well, replenish the well. King Ezekiel. Oh. So clearly they have a very much the hospital did, like a you owe me system, even if it's laced in kindness. She's pregnant. Whoa. These people feel safe. We're about to ruin their lives, aren't we?
Light high, never know.
That was too fast, right?
No, I can keep up.
No. It's too fast.
Oh, Eastman was such a good teacher. He knows he's got. I bet he wants to do him proud.
To try and make me change my mind and stay.
Yep, and the chocolate. Knife and a chocolate she's got.
Over the head?
Over the head. There. And again.
Good.
Back and up.
I think he's good with this.
It was like a goddamn dream. I mean, breakfast cobbler? We were eating possum out there.
No, I like the lunch cobbler.
There's lunch cobbler?
We have cobbler at every meal.
Every meal?
I can't. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Do you have any tissues?
Yeah, one second.
No, she needs something from that pile.
I ain't saying
A
you
new set of
treated me my precious time. Don't
Oh! He's
what's the book?
learning.
It's philosophy. You know, we should really get back to
Mind if
what
I
we're
borrow
doing.
it? I've just read every book in this place. Twice. Please?
Oh, he doesn't want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
The tininess of that book always shocks me.
Come with us. Both of you. We have matters of import to attend to.
Matters of import.
Bring your gun, Morgan.
Oh.
What we are doing here is a secret I keep from my people. Some see secrets as a privilege
We're
of ruling.
trading with Negan.
They are burdens. Not part of the reward. They are the cost.
We kneel to Negan.
Our arrangement is something I consider with the utmost seriousness. We will fulfill our obligations on time every time.
Yes, indeed you do. And you will.
Yikes.
I count 8. That's good. They look bigger than last time. That's good, too. They were well fed. Appreciate your hospitality.
That makes sense.
They're part of another group. They call themselves.
I know who they are.
Our worlds collide. And that's why they had
Hey, asshole.
weapons.
How about a smile? This is nothing. We've been letting you off easy.
Uh-oh.
You sure you don't have that backwards, kid?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Uh-oh. Oh, Morgan. How quickly he pulled that. Oh.
Lower your weapons. This is not what we do.
3 shots. Oh, I love this shit.
Freak.
Gavin! Damn it! Man said stop. He's been good to us, taking up more than enough of his time.
Thank you. Wow. Oh my gosh. He thinks he's so cool.
We will discuss this. Come on.
I think I like Ezekiel.
It's produce week, so produce. You got the list, not one bit less. Otherwise, he's gonna have to go first.
Oh my gosh. I've never wished a truck would flip more.
The man you killed to save Carol. He was one of them as well.
He was, yeah.
It was.
Is that why you wanted me here? Because I could do it again if I had to?
No, Morgan. Quite the opposite, in fact.
He gets it. He gets it. I like that. I like that.
Whoa, 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 hey. Where are you going?
It's movie night tonight.
Right, but you were gonna clean your plate though first. Yeah. All right, well, just be in bed by 10.
But I can read.
Yes, you can read. I only kind of know what I'm doing raising him. Ezekiel's been a big help.
You seem close. You and the king.
He was pretty tight with my dad.
Oh.
My father was a good fighter. One of the best in the kingdom.
Oh, was his dad killed by Negan?
It's about a year ago. Ezekiel sent his detachment out to clear out a building. There's too many wasted, not enough backup.
Oh.
8 men didn't make it out.
Holy shit.
My father was one of them.
Oh no.
But Ezekiel is a lot more careful now. He told me that told me he's keeping his deal with that group quiet because he thinks the people want to fight.
They probably would.
He says that even if we did, we wouldn't win. At least not without losing people.
And you think he's right? That we shouldn't fight?
I don't know if I know enough to know. Maybe you do. There was an inscription in the book about not killing. Is it yours?
It's not, no.
I also noticed you only put vegetables on your plate during dinner. And if Aikido means not to kill, then that means that
it's not about what I think. People can try and set you in the right direction, but they can't show you the way. You know, you gotta find that for yourself. I thought I had it, but I'm just fumbling through.
Oh.
Sometimes we change our minds.
Oh, he is changing his mind.
By all means, fair maiden. Have one.
Oh, hello.
I dare say it's my favorite place in the entire kingdom. It pleases me that you've seen it with your own eyes before choosing to leave us so suddenly.
I'm real sorry about this. It's just, what good am I here?
Carol.
You need me? Holler. I keep in hollering range. Deuces.
Deuces.
If I hadn't happened upon you right now, what's that saying? Never bullshit a bullshitter.
He calls her bullshit. Okay.
The sweet and innocent act you've been doing, it's quite clever. Worked on me. Blend in. Get people to trust you. acquire what you need from them, and then you're gone. As if you were never there.
What do you mean?
The guns you brought here in your pack, they belong to saviors.
Oh.
You know about the saviors.
More than I care to. They nearly extinguished you. But you did more than put up a fight, Carol. You won.
By ending up here? I've been to places where I thought I wouldn't have to... where I could just be.
She knows it's a lie. You have to.
People want someone to follow.
That's true. They don't want to have to make the decisions.
They want someone to make them feel safe.
Yeah.
They needed someone to follow. So I acted the part.
Okay. But he's keeping them all dumb, which we've seen does not help anyone.
I was a zookeeper.
Oh.
She fell into one of the concrete moats in her exhibit. Her leg was ripped open. She was gonna bleed out. I knew the risk. I had to try. I saved her life. After that, she never showed so much as a tooth in my direction. She's as much as 10 people. She could yank the chain out of my hand. Hell, she could yank my arm right off.
Oh.
But she hadn't. She won't.
Maybe when we need
I
her
lost
to,
a
she
lot,
will?
just like everybody else.
Just thinking it could come in handy.
Started to end, I found myself back at the zoo. Shiva was one of the last animals left. She was trapped.
Oh.
Hungry, alone. Like me. She was the last thing left in this world that I loved.
Oh.
She protected me. She got me here. Made me larger than life. And I made this place. I used to act in community theater. Played a few kings in my day.
That makes sense why it feels like it's all an act, because it is.
I'd appreciate you keep this between us, though. For them. And yeah, a little bit for me.
Just a little bit?
I don't care. You do what you want. I just want to go.
Go where? I'm sorry.
For what?
For whatever bad you've been through. There's so much of it out there now, you know?
Yeah, there is.
Out there, it feels like it's all bad. Especially when you're alone. Where there's life, there's hope. Heroism, grace, and love.
Yeah. She's afraid of all that.
I hope that's not what you're walking away from.
Kind of is.
I found a way to deal with the bad by going a little overboard with all the good. I just embraced the contradiction. Maybe you could too in your own way. Like, maybe you could go and not go. Yeah, I sound like a crazy person. I get it.
No, but what do you mean by that?
But I think I can help.
Okay. Go and not go. Please?
Why do you care?
Carol, because the world is not...
Because it makes me feel good.
Yeah, that, I guess.
I'll get your stuff together.
There are people who care.
Find somebody I trust to meet you at the gates. You can go and not go. We'll see if I'm on to something.
What does that mean, though?
Sure this is what you want, right?
I am.
Should have always been up to you.
Oh.
It's good we're here.
How's that?
10 more minutes and I might start to regret all the times I tried to shoot and stab you.
Oh, Carol. I love you
I think
too.
you're my favorite person I ever knocked out.
I've loved them both so much.
Take care of yourself.
Always watching, always ready, remember?
I do.
Yeah. She is so... Well, is she always watching, always ready now? She used to be. She was. Oh, she's gonna go live in that house? He'd put that up and now he's putting it down. Oh, shit. Oh, Shiva. Ezekiel? And a pomegranate.
You really gotta try one of these.
Why did it look like he was coming over to shag? Peaceful. Peaceful, which is never good in this world in the long run. Peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. Okay. I'm glad I took a few days because I think if I went into this right after watching episode 1, I would have felt so antsy not being back with the group that just went through everything with Negan. But in a way, this was pretty healing. I do think there's something to be said for. Obviously, I watch about 3 episodes a week usually. And I don't usually watch multiple in a day, sometimes, not always. And I do think I get like a little bit of a week break. Well, not a week break, but I get a few days to sit and think about it. And I'm in a juicy spot with it right now because I'm not able really to watch more than I'm able to edit. So I watch one and I edit it. Watch one, edit it. So I get to essentially watch each episode twice. It says 2 of the survivors arrive at the kingdom in seemingly idyllic new community. Seemingly idyllic is a perfect way to describe that. There's something that we've already learned, which is that if you keep people naive and you keep people dumb to the harshness and cruelty of the world out there, we will all suffer for that. It does go to expand the world, just like Jesus said like last season that our world is about to get a whole lot bigger. It absolutely is. It's so much bigger. And we're seeing that in this episode, that here's this huge group who also is has to kneel to Negan. And a man with a tiger, no less, has to kneel to Negan. It elevates the tension. It elevates how scary that is. That we're really, truly, it does feel helpless and hopeless. But then it also feels like, wait a second. Now, I'm learning about Ezekiel. I'm trying to suss him out. I think it's showing that I'm a little on edge because I'm reading into certain things and I'm not supposed to trust him, or it just goes to show how traumatized this show has made us to new connections because I'm a little on edge with him. But his actions have been good. That story with him was really beautiful. It was really endearing. Yeah, I think he has a flair for the dramatics. Absolutely. Would that normally turn me off of a character? Yeah. Yeah, normally I would think, look at the ego in this guy. Look at the ego in this guy. But what he said rang true, that people are looking for someone to lead. They are looking for someone to follow. And so long as he does that without, cruel and bad intentions, then I'm all for it. And I think an animal lover, okay, a zookeeper? Okay, wait, that seems like he could be a good person. Somebody who cares for animals. So I'm sussing that out. The way he showed up at Carol's door makes me want to not trust him, but also it was cute. The way that he brought Shiva, kind of intimidating though. Kind of intimidating. I think Morgan and Carol's story has been one of my favorites. I really, really like when they do this kind of pairing situation. And they seem to do a really good job of doing that with Carol. She is a character who we've seen since season 1, whose story to me has never gotten stale. And they find new ways to illuminate her story, and it's heartbreaking. And she just can, and of course, I think, Melissa McBride is phenomenal. So they, of course, could take some more, character liberties and chances because Carol's in good hands, right? She's in really, really good hands with Melissa, and Melissa knows what to do. Melissa McBride. So I feel like they could. But yeah, she's a character to me that hasn't ever gotten stale. And she challenges me at times, but she's had such a journey. She had her husband who she survived. She was learning how to survive in a world that was cruel before the apocalypse ever happened. That's how she has so many strategies for dealing with the living, because she had to for a long time. And I think she has lost a lot and she's never given up. But it is interesting because I do think she doesn't know why she's living right now. to be fair, I don't know why she's living right now. Somebody commented recently on an episode. It was after, or maybe it wasn't even after we knew her daughter was dead. And I had said, if she's dead, I don't know if Carol can go on. I don't know if I can see that character going on. And at that time, I really, truly did mean that. Like, I didn't think that Carol was strong enough to carry on after losing her daughter. And I also wouldn't have blamed her. You know, I wouldn't necessarily, the counteraction to that wouldn't have been weakness to me necessarily. I know I just said, I don't know if she would be strong enough, but like, I would get it. It would be heartbreaking, but I would have understood why. I think that it's actually something we don't see. We see it in passing. We see it in, like, we'll see that these, you know, walkers are walkers because somebody took themselves out. But we don't see it in terms of the characters we get to meet. But we're kind of handling it with Carol a little bit recently. And I do think that it is... I do think it's a really rich territory to be in with her, because she's so afraid to love, because loving means killing, and she's killed so much and it's weighing on her, and she can't do that. So if she can't love, then she's got to be alone. But if you're alone in this world, then what's the point of being in this world? So does she want to be out? And also guilt is something that seems to be weighing heavily on her. So she's battling all of that. And I just think it's nuanced. It's not like overtly like, here is a woman who doesn't want to live. That is more cut and dry, right? Either you do or you don't. Here is a woman who doesn't know if she wants to live. Let's see if she finds a reason to. Let's see what is worth living for. It's this question over and over again. And somehow, to me, it doesn't get stale and it doesn't get boring, because it's ever evolving. And I think that the loss is what illuminates it more, because in our daily lives, we lose things all the time. We lose people, whether it be they no longer exist on the living plane that we're on anymore, or we have a falling out, or we have a breakup, or somebody moves, or we just we just distance ourselves naturally, or, you know, all of these things that can happen. And also, you know, our self-worth also. And I think this is something that I feel really resonates with me, is like, in this world where we're really defined a lot by our jobs, by what we do. I think we live in a society that a lot of people can't feel safe. You know, it used to be like, okay, you get in 9 to 5 and then, you know, you've got some security. As long as you show up and you do your work, you've got some security. Not so much anymore. Right? I think people get laid off a lot. It seems like people get laid off a lot more than they used to. It seems like, you know, companies expect you still to, like, give up your entire life, but they don't, you know, but then the rewards that used to be there aren't really there anymore for doing such. And so I think that, you know, that's kind of where I'm coming out with the connection to real life. But so this purpose of, like, your value in a group, you know, she felt purposeful and so valuable because she could stand in and she could kill, because she was the mom of the group, like what's his face said, Tobin. And the moment she realized, I don't want to kill I don't think I can kill anymore. Not only did she struggle with the fact that she doesn't want to watch people die because she's struggling with killing, but she's also losing a bit of her purpose, or her perceived purpose, you know, her perceived, like, value to the group. And then we're going into a group that very much does seem to do kind of like a value-based society, which I do think is good. I do think that is the way that this world should work. However, as long as it's not like the hospital, right? That was a very cruel value system. But like, it's a society, and people should be able to, if you can garden, if you can create entertainment value, create entertainment value. There has to be some sort of trading of value within the community, because it takes a village, and so, but it needs to be healthy, and it needs to be, regulated, and the existence of humans needs to be considered, and then the fear of the world. But I'm feeling, I don't know, I'm really, really liking Carol's story, and I'm really liking Morgan's too. His struggle right now with his path, it's really beautiful. I do think perhaps, I don't know, I'm scared for him to revert back. It does seem like this kingdom fits his life a little bit more than perhaps our original group does. I'm going to be honest. It feels like he's respected a little bit more in it. There's always kind of been this tension, I think, between Morgan and Rick since he came back. And on one hand, I don't blame him, but on the other hand, it's interesting. I just don't think, I don't know. I think there should be like regulations and whatnot, but nothing Morgan has done, even the wolf, doesn't piss me off. It doesn't piss me off that he did that. I think the wolf in the end proved that Morgan was right. I think when Carol shot the wolf and realized that he was helping in that situation, helping Denise in that situation, yeah, obviously if Morgan didn't have the wolf, then none of that would have happened. Okay, but it did. It did. And Morgan having the wolf was contained until it wasn't, because of Carol, in my opinion. But again, I'm always of the mindset that you do not fight in front of company. You gotta have your people's backs in public. You do not show the weakness to people, because then they'll use it to create fractures. That's just my philosophy on things. So anyway, I love that Morgan and Carol have found peace with each other, and hopefully we can stop choosing sides, because I don't really feel the need to choose sides. I think I've said this since the beginning, neither of them was perfectly right, neither of them was perfectly wrong. Truth be told, it was a lot of middle gray area in there, and now they're both struggling with where they're at in life. But neither of them, Carol was, but neither of them now seem to be expecting other people to adopt their way of living. They just want to live in peace, I think it's interesting that Morgan is training this other kid. I think that will be interesting to see. I'm just really locked into both of them right now, and I'm glad that they gave us this episode. I'm glad I had a few days to digest the Negan of it all, and also because while editing that episode 1, it was a lot more traumatizing than when I watched it on a psychological level. Like, in an emotion level, obviously it was devastating to watch the first time, but on a psychological level, the traumatic domination and hopelessness of that scenario made me sick to my stomach, and is something that is very, very scary, and I'm very, very scared to see how we carry on with that. But I do think the tension is good for the show, and regardless, I'm always here for the people, not the villains. I mean, I'm here now to see us take down Negan, but yeah. But also, just a reminder, no foreshadow. We've met some new characters tonight. We have the Negan thing. Please, no foreshadowing in the comments, okay? No, you'll love this character eventually, or you'll hate him eventually. Don't do that. This is your warning. If I see it today, you're going to the void. Happy Super Bowl Sunday if you so celebrate, or happy halftime show if you celebrate that as well. Okay? Go team. I'll see you on Tuesday for episode 3. Bye, guys.